this is expansion of a table we did before, but lots of important, interesting messages. Before, let us see the gematria of this sentence, which comes in the center of the table, which is Elul 5780. In Hebrew, Elul Tafshin Pei, and this comes to the numerical value of 847, which is exactly the same gematria, numerical value of the famous sentence in the Bible, Israel or Lagoim, Israel, light to the nations. This really was the prophet said, this is really the destiny, the goal of the Jews of Israel, to be light to the nation, to the world. Unfortunately, not yet, but starting, the idea is the light of the Torah, of the Bible, no doubt that Bible code is part of it. See so many all over the world. People are looking into it, and from the comments we see, they are very excited to see the greatest of the Torah, of Jews, the Bible, the Torah code. Light, no doubt. So this is interesting. As we said, the center of the table is once in the Torah, the minimal is Elul 780. And then we see additional verse based on Kabbalah. So what we have here, as you remember, the first thing was Elul 5780, Elul 8 Tafshin Pei. Then we saw clearly Messiah. In fact, at that table that you saw, it's only son of Jesse, Messiah. Now, what Kabbalists told me, that this appearance of this table is connected with Purim. Definitely difficult to understand. It has to do with Purim, the time that Jews had great success, great salvation, overcoming the Amalekite, the Aman to the Amani. Hope it will be the same. So Purim, and mainly Esther and Cyrus, in fact, are known to do with Messiah. Esther is called Messiah of Joseph because anybody who helps Israel to get back their land, to settle properly. This was Cyrus. He was called by God, both in Isaiah, Messiah of God. The same thing Kabbalah said is Donald Trump, because also, no doubt, against Obama, who did all the troubles to Jews, the opposite. He helped Israel, recognized Jerusalem, no doubt, could do much more if not those opposition of the leftists. So therefore, you have in this table, unbelievable, exactly these two names. You have Esther, you can see Esther here, parallel. You say many times that Esther is very significant. It's really the resh of the letter Esther is part of the word, of the verse, which is saying, if you see the verse, V'shamarta, you should keep to do all these laws and to listen to your rabbis and your rucha, or the resh here. Then you have also here Cyrus. You can see Cyrus coming here. Yes, Cyrus also parallel to Esther. Yeah. And amazingly, that it's come exactly with the word Messiah. You can see Koresh, in Hebrew is Koresh, and it comes exactly with the word Messiah, no doubt. So altogether, as we said, in fact, you have Esther also here. Esther here, the same resh of Esther, this one, which is very interesting. And here you have Messiah again, son of Joseph. You have son of Joseph. And son of Jesse, son of Jesse, Messiah coming here, and again Messiah, which is unbelievable. Yeah. We say that Rabbi Mendel Kessen says that there are three Messiah. is Messiah, son of Joseph, son of Jesse, and this one will help Israel to come back to their land. This was Cyrus, this was today Donald Trump, hoping that he will win, because if the Democrats were against Israel, who knows what can be the result. But now we are entering the time of Messiah, so no doubt that slowly all this war against Israel will perish. Now, let us see here also, interesting that you have the word rescue, because we need a lot of rescue. Now, when we spoke about Esther, we have the Queen Esther. So you have here the Queen Esther coming here, yeah? And redemption, this is what will come, the most important. Geula redemption will come, and Elijah will come together, we know quite well. So altogether, you have here a very significant, important table, very relevant to our time, and you have the verses which say the following: follow none but the Lord your God, and revere none but him. Observe his commandments alone, and only his orders. Worship none but him, and hold fast to him. So now this is very interesting, because this verse speaks about the destruction of the Amalekite. We have today's Iran, the Amalekite. So in the land that the Lord your God is giving you as a hereditary portion. So in fact, the continuation, we didn't translate it, but in Hebrew is written clearly. The idea, as you can see here, I read it, Timche et zecher Amalek, you see. It's written there, Timche should wipe out the remembrance of the memory of the Amalekite under the sky. Don't forget, this is the greatest commandments there. So this is continuation really of this verse, telling us that after you inherit the land, then you should destroy these evil forces of the Amalekite. And we have it, unfortunately, you have it, Iran clearly saying that they want to wipe Israel, this Amalek. And also the spiritual Amalek we have in Israel itself. So this is really the end of them. We hope that it will come. But it's amazing how all of these things come in this table. So really, the expansion of the table that we saw before about Elul 5/7/80, 2020. So clearly you see the clear connection with Purim. And Purim was the time of destruction of the Amalekite, of Aman. And will be hoping the destruction of Hamani. Hamani is the same thing, Kabbalistic is a connection between these names. So interesting and significant table for our time.